Hi guys, how you doing? Hope you're well. So today I wanted to talk all about brands which I just have lost interest in, brands I'm not really caring for right now, brands I just don't really care to follow at the moment. I got inspired to do this video because I recently watched Puffin's wife, Mel, do this video and I loved it, so I thought I would do it myself as well, and I'm sure other people have done it before her, but I just really enjoyed her video, so I thought I would do it here on my channel because I don't think I've ever talked about brands as such on my channel before. So if you're interested, keep watching. If you like it, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's get into it. Let me just start this off by saying that I'm not here to talk about drama. I'm not talking about I'm not bashing brands or anything like that. I don't tend to do that on my channel. You know, there are a lot of channels that do. This is just a genuine, I'm not that interested in them, and I'll just give you a few reasons why kind of video. The first brand which I'm kind of slowly losing interest in is, and I think I'm not the only one, is MAC. There was a time, there used to be a time, and I'm sure everyone was like this, where when MAC released something new, a new collection and whatever it may be, you kind of sat, well I know I did, sat at my computer or my phone and was waiting for them to drop that launch and then quickly putting it in my basket. But I just feel like nowadays MAC just aren't really the innovators anymore that they once were. I feel like they lost their way, and I just don't get excited about their products, and I don't care to follow up what they're doing next. However, saying that, I was happy to see the new collaboration with Patricia Bright, and I feel like I am going to get that lipstick. Probably by the time you've watched this, I probably did get that lipstick. But apart from that, there's nothing really that stood out to me from MAC in the last couple of years or so. Not that I haven't bought their stuff, it's just nothing has really stood out, and I just think they're kind of, it's a bit like lackluster, and I feel like now they're kind of honing in on the whole influencer trend, and they're kind of getting into that now with like Patrick Starr, and you know, now they're collaborating with Patricia Bright, and they did some other collaborations with like other American YouTubers, and they did it with some other British YouTubers, and I just think, okay, now they're kind of honing in on that. But yeah, MAC should have caught up a long time ago, and I just feel like a lot of their releases are now like they're just trailing behind other people. Like for example, one of their later releases I think was like a glitter eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow kind of thing, and it just reminded me a lot of the Stila eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadows, and I just thought, you know, MAC, like Stila released this a while ago. It could have been something you could have picked up on a while ago, and they just didn't. You know, I don't know what MAC can do, but I just really wish they could just revive themselves and I could get excited about them again, because right now I'm just not. Another brand that I have lost interest in has to be Kat Von D. Now, I used to really love Kat Von D products. Like, I would always want to collect her new palettes, and I would always, you know, look forward to her holiday releases, like, you know, the Christmas releases and stuff. But as of lately, I'm just being like, the stuff that she's released, like the 10th anniversary palette that she released, I was just like, that doesn't interest me at all, because it just looked like her La Vida Mocha, was it La Vida Mocha? Wait, I can't remember what that palette's called. I've got it, by the way. But that big palette that she released a few years ago, I went to the Kat Von D store in the stand in Debenhams, and I was looking at what she had, and I was just like, there's just nothing there. And they was just showing me like some new highlighters that she has, and they were just all glittery, and I was just like, that's not going to be working for me. But sorry Kat, that's just not gonna work. Her concepts are cool, but I just don't, there's just something about her products now that I'm just like, I'm not sure if I'm that intrigued by them anymore. It's just, again, there's no excitement there with her products at the moment. So I really hope she revives that. And I know people are boycotting her because of her lifestyle choice regarding vaccination and her child, unborn child, but I've kind of mentioned this before in a video. I personally don't follow boycotting trains. I'll just put that out there. Like, if I choose to boycott a brand, I will do so, and I don't tend to announce that to everyone unless it's like something I really, really feel strongly that I have to announce. But I just don't, and I don't follow the train of boycotting just because everyone on YouTube says they boycott, or just because, you know, Twitter's saying that they're going to boycott. I'm not that kind of person, so I kind of think for myself. And personally, I won't boycott her, but I'm just not interested in her. I don't know what she could do, but there's just something there that's missing. And I don't know, when she first started, it just was so creative, it just was so unique, and right now I just think I think she's losing that touch a bit. Another brand that is kind of boring me at the moment is ColourPop. Now, I know this might be a bit controversial because everyone seems to love ColourPop right now and they're big hot topic, you know. But the reason why I'm not as excited about them anymore is because I feel like they just release way too much stuff for me to get excited about it. I just think that, you know, obviously they have to kind of pump out things and all of that sort of stuff. I get it, but they literally, in my eyes, it's like they release a new product like every week, and it's just like you can't get excited about one without the other one coming out, and it's just too much. So because of that, I just feel kind of like overwhelmed, and as someone that likes to review products, I just get a bit overwhelmed when a company just releases so many products at once, like all the time. I just can't keep up, and I just kind of switch off from them. And I just think as well, like, some of their products are kind of looking the same, like their palettes to me, some of them just look the same, like they just kind of switch around colors in the palettes. And I just think if you actually took time and like slowed down your process of how many products you're releasing and actually worked a bit more on the creativity side of it, I think it would have been something I would have really stuck to in terms of my interest. Because I used to love ColourPop, like I used to always buy their stuff. The last ColourPop order I made was the Shayla and ColourPop collection, and I really liked it. You know, I really did, but I just think there's just so many new products on there that I'm just like, whoa, I cannot keep up. I didn't even bother with the whole foundation stuff, and which I thought was great because they hadn't done that before, but I just thought when they released the foundation, they released the powder, they released, I don't even know what else they released. They released like other things as well, and then they have like a primer, they have the setting spray, they had like palettes surrounding that as well, and it's just like, and now they're doing the Kathleen Lights collection as well, and they have like these liquid eyeshadows, and they just have so much stuff, and I was just like, whoa, okay, I need to step back and kind of time out from them. So yeah, I've just stopped following their releases because I'm just like, ugh, they just have too many. I don't even know what's new anymore.
Okay guys, so as I am recording this, I saw that ColourPop are actually releasing a new collection based on a cancer patient's wishes, so for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So I'm really happy about that.
Another brand that I used to really love, and if you followed my channel for a while, you know that I used to love this brand so much, but I've just distanced myself from them and just not really followed anything to do with them anymore, and that is Milani Makeup. Now, Milani has a UK website now. When they got their UK website, I was so happy, I was so excited, because I was like, yes, we can finally get Milani easily here, and I feel like with their UK website, they'll stock products quite quickly on the website. And you can get them on, like, I think Beauty Bay and places like that. There are places you can get Milani, and you can get them in store as well. If you go to, I think Beauty Base is a shop where you can actually buy Milani in the UK. However, the Milani products that are coming out, and they're now bringing out quite a few products, because Milani before never used to bring out a lot, that they would bring out and then stop and then bring out, you know, but now they're kind of pumping out more faster like products, and from what I can see, the products looked really good, and I just see people reviewing them in the States and stuff, and I'm just like, oh, that would be really cool. A year later, we still haven't got these products here in the UK, and I know that's just a typical UK thing, but I feel like if you've got a UK website, you should be stocking the products, even if it's slightly delayed. Like, you should, a year later, we should still get, for example, some of their eyeshadow palettes and stuff on there, and I just feel like I just can't be bothered to wait around for Milani to stock, and then 5 years later they finally decide to bring it out in the UK. Like, I just get bored of things like that. So yeah, I feel like with Milani, they're doing really well at the moment, but unfortunately, because they're not bringing it here in the UK, I'm not going to spend the money to ship it over. why should I be excited about it, you know? And I think that goes for quite a few brands as well sometimes, but that's just how it is for me. Kylie Cosmetics and KKW Beauty. I don't know what you call them. I'll just talk about them both together because I remember Mel, she actually mentioned this in her video as well. Okay, I'll be honest, hands up, yeah. I was interested in Kylie's Cosmetics when she first launched. I was one of those that wanted to get the lip kits and you couldn't, like, it was just impossible to get a hold of her lip kits. And then I finally got, I think 1 or 2 of her lip kits, didn't like them, didn't care for them, got rid of them, okay? So that's my kind of history with Kylie, and I've never tried anything else from her, and I've never wanted to try anything else from her because I think it's the same issue with Colourpop. I know, conspiracy theory, Colourpop, Kylie Cosmetics, are they the same brand? Are they the same? But it's kind of that same issue that I have with Colourpop. It's that issue of you pump out one product and then literally within a week she's got a new collection, then she's got a new collection, then she's got a new collection, then she's got a new palette, then she's got this, and it's just like, how? Why? Like, slow it down. And I just think, sometimes I think to myself, like, surely you cannot be pumping out so many products in such a short space of time and the quality is there. And also, I don't feel like I can buy from her because I feel if I'm questioning your quality because of like how fast you're pumping it out, like all these products, I also question whether or not I should spend on your brand. And for me to spend on Kylie, it's not like I'm going to buy her off of Beauty Bay, you know, free shipping. Like, you don't, like, you get it from Kylie's website and then you have to pay shipping on top of that and possible customs on top of that as well. So I'm not ready to part with my money that way. Like, my money is precious. I work hard for my money. Kylie doesn't need it. Kylie's making enough. She don't need my money, okay? And kind of the same thing with KKW, but the only thing with KKW is I've never tried anything from her. But I'll just be honest, I think it's just a Kardashian Jenner thing. I just don't really care for them, to be honest, and I don't really want to give them my money or any more of my money. Like, I really don't. I've seen reviews on their products and it's like nothing has really been overwhelmingly great that I'm like, I'm having FOMO about, you know? I just don't care for it. I guess I don't care for their brands. But you know what? All the best to them, but they just don't need my money for sure. Another brand that I have lost interest in is Jouer Cosmetics. Now, do you know what, actually? Jouer has been around for a while now, and I remember many years ago, I got a sample of a Jouer like lip gloss or something, and I was just like, oh, this is quite nice. And they weren't like, you didn't hear anyone talking about them on YouTube or anything like that, all of that kind of stuff. And then they kind of jumped on the saddle of the whole influencer market, and you know, they've done it well, they rode it well, they rode the waves well and everything, and they're pumping out really, you know, really good products, and they've got all the influencers behind them because they send them all these packages and stuff. But I did get some of their stuff and I just wasn't impressed with their makeup, and I just feel like a lot of the stuff that they come out with is just really not as exciting as maybe the influencers are making it out to be. Like the highlighters, I just find them to be very glittery. I just don't reach for them. I think I've got about 3 of them now. I don't reach for them. The eyeshadow palette that they had, like that thin long one, I can't remember what it's called, I just wasn't caring for it. I think it was all like a glitter metallic palette, and I just was like, you know, there's just nothing there. I've tried their liquid lipsticks as well, not the best formula for me. Their lip topper, the glitter lip topper one that they do, that's quite nice, but apart from that, there's just nothing really exciting about the brand itself in my eyes. I don't think there's anything innovative. I just think that I think they played it well, and they've played it well with the influencers. But if you actually look at it and take a step back and just look, it's like there's nothing really exciting there about the brand and the products that they have. And I'm gonna stop on this brand here, Ofra Cosmetics. Now, Ofra is one that I have known, yeah, I speak to the Ofra owners all the time. I meant that it's a brand I have been familiar with for a long time, before the beauty bloggers were on board with Ofra, okay? I remember getting a beauty box. Well, I remember getting a few beauty boxes, and Ofra liquid lipsticks used to come into the beauty boxes. and this was a few years ago. I think it's still on my channel. It was about 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and no one really spoke about Ofra then. I mean, I thought the colours that we got in the boxes were a bit bright and out there, and they weren't really my colours, but the actual liquid lipsticks were quite nice. And then they again are another brand that kind of honed in on the influencer market, and that's where they kind of took off once they kind of went along with the influencers. But apart from their highlighters, which everyone raves about, which I actually have never tried, I don't really know what's so special about Ofra Cosmetics. I just think sometimes that their stuff is way overpriced, and like really overpriced. I remember seeing like some highlighter palette which was like nearly £100 or something stupid like that. I was just like, no. I don't know, I just find them to be overpriced. I don't see them doing anything that's spectacularly great or anything that's remotely interesting other than really highlighters and liquid lipstick. Obviously they collabed with Nikki Tutorial, so that really kind of boosted them a lot, and she's always talking about them. I don't know, I guess the highlight carries them quite well, you know? But in terms of me wanting to spend my coins on them, okay guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. Are there brands out there that you have lost interest in as well? Obviously these are my opinions. I can have these opinions, you know, it's okay to share differing views to me. That's perfectly okay, but I would like to know what your views are, so definitely give me comments down below. Let me know what brands that you've kind of just lost interest in and why as well. And yeah, I will see you very soon in my next video. Thanks so much for watching guys, take care, see you soon, bye.